All right, it is Mothership. Let's Synergize, episode 13.
The metadimensional rip.
You guys are on Syndoom and you have already done all your research on the silver, advanced many theories on what you think this could be. You've got some blue light wave 44.42 nanometer wavelength light on, I believe, on a gun scope. I think you have some inside the ship in a certain area. I think I don't. Was there something else you did? Did you put it on some kind of?
It was an entrance trap. Basically, there's a
Yep.
part right at the top of the loading ramp that you basically have to get through to enter. That if somebody in the somebody can trigger it, and it will flood the area with the blue light and drop some cage bars down. The idea is to have a way of stopping these people getting in.
Lady Emberfist has given you the exact coordinates to the rip in the metadimensional space which you plan to enter. Um, there is a planet there called Mott. It used to exist pre-Scream, and it was vanished afterwards. They believe that's the planet that is in the rip. How any of this relates, it's unknown. But they sent a recon team that they have not heard from. They said that they were examining the planet and going to land and signal back, but as she said, sometimes signals and stuff through metadimensional space uh, obviously may be difficult to receive back, and they just may have lost the transmission. They don't know what happened to the recon team. But maybe this is the source of the problem here at the RIP. Maybe you will get to figure out what it is. She says that the exact coordinates are extremely specific, and that any slight deviation, as long as you get the coordinates right, any slight deviation could be catastrophic. But you're all trained pilot. You have trained pilots. You're all experts. You're all, you all seem like you know what you're doing. So she doesn't seem to worry about that.
Fooled her. Oh, sorry.
We'll be fine.
Because as you know, when you enter the metadimensional space, it is only a matter of seconds before you reach your next destination.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not like you travel in the space for a certain amount of time and then stop and turn right.
Which is probably for the best with Dasha's driving.
And if anybody cares, I have entered the exact coordinates to this.
Ooh.
So what we're going to do is so obviously there is going to be a piloting role. No shit, really? But everybody else gets to make rolls to add to the exact coordination of this exercise. So I'll leave it up to you. You will pick whatever skill that you have, and you will roll. Tell me how you use it to make sure that you get to the location that you are headed to.
Well, that's a good question. That's a damn good question. Let's see. If I can find a strength skill. Oh, I'm strong. No. So I'm going to use mechanical repair, and my contribution is going to be, of course, making sure that all of the nav systems are in tip-top shape before we make that jump.
Okay. All right. Don't roll, but okay, that's what you're going to do.
Well, obviously, the professor is going to base it off of computers and is going to make sure that the navigation system is programmed absolutely perfectly. And also may do a little bit of studying on the trajectories and making sure that the momentum and the speed and the angular velocity is all correct.
All right.
And that'll be based on on my skill, which will be, I guess, intellect plus the plus whatever for the skill. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, and you got to roll under.
Yeah, but don't roll yet.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So I'm going to guess Dasha is going to do the piloting.
Yep, we'll be fine, everyone.
Now, the question is, how much would it be feasible for Kuzin to research, presumably like in the library, the archives at Sindum, about the planet Mott and its inhabitants? The reason is like I'm thinking of like, you know, kind of archaeology or xenoesotericism as like preparing for the encountering this ancient culture and like bringing stuff to, that would kind of help our negotiations with them if they still live, or help us find them if they don't.
Well, I think on that note, I think as far as Sindum's records is they basically just have physical data, and that's why they know it's the planet.
Hmm.
Because I think that's what happened last time.
Yeah, that makes sense. So there's no knowledge of like the culture that once lived there.
No, there is none. If it existed, Sindum doesn't have it.
Okay. Well, they do have knowledge of since they do have knowledge of the planet using geology, Kuzin, his minor in geology, he's going to pack supplies to prepare for what the kind of special conditions that they are going to encounter. So there's supposed to be storms, so maybe he would look at like trying to procure something to help ward off a few lightning strikes or heavy winds, maybe something to stabilize the ship.
All right, put a pin in that and remember that.
Okay.
After you roll. All right, so Sal, go ahead and roll as you are making sure all the nav systems are up to snuff here, checking the wires.
Find the dice I want to screw me over today. All right, 50 even. Now let's see what that sets out to. Intellect 39, mechanical repair plus 15, 49, 54. So 50 under 54.
All right, Professor Goff, go ahead and roll.
55 under 67.
System setup, you take the time to make sure all the galactic longitude, latitude, and the jump egress bearing is all exactly coordinated as it's supposed to be. And you guys sit back and lock in, ready to enter the metadimensional space. Go ahead, Kuzin, go ahead and make your roll on your research and your preparation.
That is a 23. That's going to be a success.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Just remember you have a success. All right, Dasha, go ahead and make a piloting roll. I want you can what is your total piloting?
My piloting is, let me find what the stat is. We're using intellect, so it's 41 plus 15.
So 56.
Yep.
So you're at 72 with the help from the other two.
Oh, excellent. Let's see how this goes. 65, so it will be under 72.
So you all lock in. 3, 2, 1, spike drive initiates, and you enter the metadimensional space. All right, everybody make a body save.
Oh boy.
Let the
bodies
hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Love it when things start out with saves.
I made it with a 6.
Whoa.
Yeah. Low roller.
I failed, but not critically.
Okay.
I passed by 1.
I failed badly. What do you mean by critically? How much does
Is
that?
is it a double?
No, I rolled 94.
So everybody is at what we start. What's the stress level everybody starts at?
2.
2,
All
two,
right, two. Add two to that for the jump itself, because that would probably be stressful, I would assume. Kusin, the lights flash, and so I guess the question would be when you jump and when you guys normally jump, are you wearing, I would assume you're not wearing back suits. Or are you wearing back suits?
No, we don't. I don't think we have enough suits unless somebody's given them to us. Back suits are expensive. They're not part of standard gear unless you say that they're on the ship automatically.
Yeah, I would say that you would all have a standard vac suit for this trip. Yes, that would be something I would say.
Okay. Well, yeah, then heck yes, if it's available.
Or is Kusin just wearing his helmet and jorts?
I mean, I would think that they would wear back suit because that's like what you would wear, like unless there was a reason to not wear it. I think they would be just because like that's protocol for traveling through space.
All right, so Kusin, there's flashing lights. You're looking through your visor and you realize, well, why is there like frost on it? And you get a reading in your vac suit that the interior temperature of the muskrat love is about 42 degrees.
Kelvin?
Yeah. Why would it be frosty at 42 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Yeah, Kelvin would be what?
Trust me, it's cool, everyone. It's cool.
Nice to meet you.
Chill out.
Okay, so more like 1 degree Celsius.
Okay.
It's like a red, there's probably like a red flashing thing on your wrist pad or whatever, So,
Was it like a sudden drop? Like instantaneous?
yeah, because it wasn't that cold when you jumped into metadimensional space before the jump.
Kusin would go to the nearest terminal and try to assess if the ship is compromised.
You see that there's frost on the equipment. Everything seems to be in working order, except the temperature is extremely low.
Where's the regulator?
Try to look for the temperature adjustment in the muskrat low.
Yeah, maybe Dasha's messing with the thermostat again.
It's not a hot flash, it's just warm in here.
Okay. Are you going to go to Dasha or are you going to just go look for the temperature regulation unit?
You would go to the temperature regulation unit, thinking maybe he would find Dasha there.
Okay, give me a sanity roll.
He succeeds with a 36.
Okay.
Dasha, it's the temperature
She
regulation.
she is not there. The unit seems to be working fine.
Am I noticing this?
No, you're not. No.
Okay.
Is anyone there? You start hearing like Kuzin's voice kind of yelling in the ship.
Give me a sanity roll, Dasha.
Sanity, oh my god. This is insane. I rolled a 1. Let me check what my sanity is. I think I beat it though.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
You do actually hear Kusin in the ship. You after you kind of come to, almost like you blacked out or something. And it's really, really cold. There's some frost on your visor. All the controls look like they have a layer of frost on them.
I look over at the climate control system. What's the temperature set to?
It is flashing an error, but it's reading 1 degree Celsius.
Are we all alive? Is anyone hurt?
Can I hear that?
No, you do not hear anything.
Okay. Those who failed do not hear anything. Okay.
Correct.
I take off my seatbelt and look around.
You hear a noise like something has hit the ship, like pinged off it. Pang.
I will look out the front windscreen then, or the equivalent of what we have.
Looks like parts of something, debris. You're like in a debris field. They're not very big, but you know.
I will get back in the pilot seat then, because someone should probably be driving this in a debris field. And try to see if the controls respond to me at all.
Give me another sanity roll.
Well, it's a 20, so it just makes it.
Okay. After a moment or two, you compose yourself and kind of move the muskrat lub out of this debris field. You would maybe assess that this may have been part of some kind of spacecraft. It's hard to tell. They look like metal pieces, but it's hard to tell out here. Kusin, you hear the noise, something hitting the ship.
Oh dear.
A female deer.
Run to the terminal to see if he can get any kind of diagnostics on the ship.
Give me a sanity roll.
Testing that sanity a lot.
That's a 20. That's a success.
A quick diagnostic, no damage to the ship. A scan tells you that there's some kind of metal composite pieces, probably from a ship. You have not seen Professor Goff or Sal, but you may have probably heard Dasha.
My love, where are you? We're under attack. I think.
Do I hear that?
Yes, you can hear.
No, it appears we're in a debris field. It looks like we are in the wreckage of another vessel.
Oh dear. Well, can you get us out of it?
I think I'm getting us out of the immediate area. Where's everyone else?
I haven't seen them. I'll see if I can find them.
All right, be careful.
And Kuzin like frantically starts searching around the ship.
Okay.
Hey, is it cold in here?
It says it's about 1 degree C. I'm not sure what that means.
I think it stands for cool.
That makes sense, yes. It feels to be just about 32 degrees Fahrenheit, though, if I had to guess.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that. I think only a small part of the universe uses it.
You mean the only part that's made it to the moon?
Obviously, somebody's been affected by this transition.
Perhaps you could do a thermal scan of the vessel to find them.
I don't have it. I do have a bioscanner. Yes. Great. So yeah, Kuzin puts on his bioscan, like holds up aloft the bioscanner, starts like walking, like maybe even like kind of walking and searching through the ship to see if he could find other life forms.
The entire ship's giving off biological it's alive.
You do spot a heat signature, which you would guess would probably be Sal, but you can't see him physically. You can see his heat signature.
Can I get to the spot that the heat signature is in?
Yes.
So he would do that, and then when he gets at that spot, try to physically touch the area.
Give me a sanity roll.
Well, I had to fail at some point. That's a fail, but not critically.
Okay. Sure enough, you reach and like you feel like you grab his vac suit and pull him, and he is, he looks like an ice cube. I mean, he's covered in frost, but you pull him, and then all of a sudden he kind of appears to you like he was hidden.
Sal was hidden or Kuzin was hidden?
Like Sal was hidden.
Oh. He pulls him out, and he's like completely frozen. Like,
Well, I wouldn't say frozen, but he's definitely covered in he is sort of lifeless.
uh,
Obviously not seat belted in his seat.
Sal, and he starts like slapping him. Come like, stay with me, stay with me. Um, and starts maybe like frantically looking around to see if there's like any kind of emergency blankets or kind of uh meta-dimensional space heaters that he can apply.
No dimensional space heaters. Yeah.
Sal quickly comes to. His eyes open, they look silver, and he grabs you with an extreme amount of force, like he is super strong. Like he grabs you on your like shoulder.
Sal, I'm taken. He would like try to pull off his hand, like peel the fingers off,
Okay.
break away.
Add a stress for the sanity and give me a strength roll.
Strength is not my, but I succeed with a 27.
So you push his arm back, and you just see his silvery eyes staring at you with his hand reaching out for you as you're pushing it back.
Kuzin runs away and closes the door behind him. It's taken Sal. It's the thing. And then he goes to look for closes the door, and he would like run to see wherever we I'm forgetting all the places we stowed the blue light traps.
Okay.
Now his mission is to purify Sal.
Okay.
What do you mean? What's got him?
The silver stuff, the anomaly. He tried to I don't know, pin me down, something. He's not himself though. Do we have any paper mache? Maybe that'll distract him.
Quickly to the origami room.
We didn't say it at the time, but Sal, when we were dealing with that paper mache crap, all this, I was just thinking how much money he could save on repairs if he could make them out of paper mache and instead of expensive equipment parts.
Does that mean Sal smuggled some paper mache aboard the
No,
spaceship?
he didn't. He thought about it. It doesn't mean he was stupid enough to fucking smuggle those strange materials out.
That's the question with the biometric scanner. Is Sal made out of paper mache now?
What did he say he was going to do? He was going to go try to see if he could find the blue light.
Yeah, and metadimensional space heaters or something.
Yeah.
Very big on the open market.
Dasha, see if you can find the professor. I haven't seen them anywhere.
I look around my immediate area. Do I see Professor?
You do a quick search of the ship and say in the loading dock area, the professor is back there sitting on some supplies, like a supply crate, not moving.
I approach the professor slowly. Do they look like they're breathing?
It's a good question. Professor?
Probably not. Just absolutely bone still. Dead still.
Professor?
Yes, how may I help you?
Oh, you're all right.
Of course I'm all right.
Oh, good.
Do you need some assistance?
Yes, actually. According to Kuzin, Sal has been infected by the silver.
Can you please define infected by silver?
What do you mean infected? You know, the silver blood?
Silver blood. So you're saying he needs some sort of chelation treatment?
No, he needs the blue light.
Blue light.
Yeah.
And where is this blue light?
Well, it's here. We have some blue light set up on the ship. And the good Cousin is looking for a portable one to use on Sal.
And where is the portable one?
I'm not sure. You and Sal were the ones who got it together.
The professor looks very perplexed and just starts looking around and starts looking for the blue light. Are you sure I was the one who procured this equipment?
You two were working on it, yes. Let me see. I will very peacefully pull out my gun and turn on its blue light. Like this.
Oh, that's interesting. That looks like it's about 442 nanometer wavelength blue light. Yes, I will. I will try to. I will attempt to find similar wavelengths of light in this ship.
Okay. Are you feeling all right?
I feel fine. I do not perceive any problems.
You're acting a little stranger than normal.
I should not be. I am absolutely acting within defined parameters.
Parameters?
Yes, guardrails of behavior. I am definitely acting within these guardrails of behavior. And the professor is still looking for the anything that he thinks that looks like that might emit some sort of blue light.
I'm confused.
Sal,
Yeah.
you come to. You wake up. You must have blacked out from the metadimensional space. You are on a the name of the object. You're on a gurney, and there is a man with a big flashlight sticking it in your face. He's like, "Are you all right, sir? Are you all right?" And he's like slapping your face. "You all right? Wake up!"
Do I feel all right?
Yeah. The guy slapping you in the face. Yeah, you're kind of like,
Yeah, except for some idiot slapping me in the face.
oh, well.
What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean? What the hell am I doing? You were out there drifting in the nothing. You were almost dead.
Whoa! What happened to my ship? I was on a ship when we transitioned to metadimensional space. What happened to my companions?
Oh,
Notice he said ship first and companions second.
companions. Well, I guess
Yeah,
you're the only
we were-
survivor, I guess.
We were on the Muskrat Love.
Oh, he's
Wait a minute. Who are you? Wait a minute. Are you? And he will. We were told who the investigation team was, right?
yeah, they're right. You would have been told that.
Okay. So he would go, "Are you part of blah 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 team?"
He gives you a very strange look, like, what are you talking about? It was the reclamation team, and it was Captain Frazzetti. You remember Sindum talked about how they didn't have a lot of pilots. They're piloting, so they had to outsource a lot of that stuff. So basically, a bunch of contractors that they hired to take that recon mission. No, this is Dr. de Havilland, assistant chair of xenoarchaeology, Landis University.
Is he actually saying something that I understand, or is this like he might as well be?
Yes, I'm speaking galactic basic. You should understand me, sir. I'm skeptical of the ship's name, though. It is you may still be suffering from the effects of being out in space. Would you like a cigarette? And he lights up a cigarette, starts smoking.
No, don't like cigarettes. Women tell me they don't like the taste. But you've got a beer, I'll take it, one of those. And don't rag on the Muskrat Love. She's a little beat up, but hey, she's a real find for her age.
Well, we'll probe this. We're about to land on the planet to continue our research activities. We will do a quick scan to see if your ship is in the general sector, but there's no trace of it. You're out here in the middle of nowhere. You're lucky to be alive.
What the heck? I swear I was on a ship with 3 other people. We were jumping into metadimensional space. And then suddenly I woke up and I was, here.
What number am I thinking of?
You're one of them brainy types. Maybe it's pi or Euler's number or whatever. One of those things that only the brainy types care about.
Well, this is going to demand further study. I was trying to determine if you had any kind of psychic ability, but the answer is inconclusive. Maybe we could take a sample. Would you mind us taking a sample?
What are my eyes silver?
He steps back, pushes the waves of cigarette smoke out of the way. No. Do they need to be?
Okay, no. It's just we've recently encountered this infectious silver stuff that gives people psychic abilities. Why are you asking about psychic abilities if you haven't encountered that stuff?
Well, you said you entered some sort of metadimensional space. I just associate that with psychics. And you don't have a ship here, so maybe you entered it through some sort of psychic ability.
I was in a ship, I'm telling you.
No.
For some reason I was ejected, I guess. I don't know. This is all just really freaking strange.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, friend. It's going to take further study to determine what your exact species is, because human is probably questionable at this point, considering the answers you've given us. So we'll do a quick evaluation and keep you here. For the meantime, keep you safe.
What do you mean I'm not human? Humans say crazy shit all the time. What planet are you from that humans don't say crazy shit?
He looks at somebody else in the room. This is Mr. Tango. Could you please sedate the subject here so we can get proper samples? And he says,
Oh no, I'll be peaceful, but you ain't sticking anything in my veins unless it's high proof alcohol.
he says, would you prefer an enema then, sir?
Give me a damn beer and I will sit still as long as you feed me beers, but no, you're not shoving anything in my veins, you're not shoving anything up my butt. I don't trust you.
The 2 guys you've been talking to seem to be middle-aged, but there's a young, probably early 20s, comes in with like a sweater vest with Landis University emblem on it and holding looks like some kind of beer in his hand.
Now, beer is something that Sal knows a hell of a lot more about. I will snag the beer and check the label. Is it anything that I have ever seen before?
You mean intelligence roll?
And that would be a big fat fail. Not crit, but definite fail.
Yeah, not one that you recognize.
Take a cautious sip. I mean, does it taste like beer as opposed to, spiked medicated beer?
It's an IPA called Catnip Flash. Got a big cat on it that looks stoned, and the young man giving it to you like cracks it open, hands it to you, says, "Miss Mo, How's it going? How's it going, bro? Don't worry. Don't worry about it. The docs here take care of you. Don't worry about it, you know. You'll be all right. You'll be good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll
Sure.
take good care of you. You ever play badminton?
Badminton?
Yeah, badminton, you know.
Oh, no. God,
Rackets,
that's a winter
shuttlecocks,
game.
all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one of them. That's one of them wimp games, you know. We play, well, what would be his thing? You know, the space equivalent of football, space ball, whatever.
You're talking to captain of the Landis University badminton team, but I mean, I've been collegiate all-star for a couple semesters now. Anyway, just so you know, but you'll be all right. Just
You can't be all bad if you're giving me beer. You're not all bad. So sorry about the badminton comment. I just Professor whatever this crazy ass guy was just got me off.
yeah, don't worry. We'll just yeah. And the other guy comes over with like a big injector to shoot in your arm.
I told you I was not gonna take any drugs. I'm a conscientious objector or whatever you want to call. I just like I said, I'll be nice. Just keep feeding me beer.
I mean, look, man, it'd be a. I mean, we get the shots every once in a while. You know, sometimes, you know, badminton competition stresses me out. You know, especially before a match, a little shot in the arm there. You know, I relax for give me a quick 20-minute nap, and I'm just good to go.
Did you just admit to? Did you just admit to taking drugs for a competition?
Yeah, doesn't
I
everybody
forget.
do that?
It's usually like like illegal
No,
or
it's
against the
actually
rules.
mandated.
Mandated.
Yeah,
Huh? The drug list include beer?
I mean, yeah, but that's barely a drug these days.
Huh? I might have to check out badminton if that's the case. Huh? Beer, beer is a mandated pre-competition substance. Yeah, yeah. I'm suddenly liking badminton a whole lot more. But I point to the guy with the syringe or whatever. You try that shit, and we're gonna have problems.
All right, so Kusin, what you're going to look for?
A blue light. If he can find a handheld one, if he can't, then he's gonna check. Was it at was the blue light trap? Was that at like near the ramp to the ship?
Yeah.
Um, if he can't find it, he's gonna check to see if like the trap is like engaged as a backup option.
Well, I would kind of think of it as kind of like an assembly you put in. You could probably detach it and move it around. So at least that's kind of how I would view it.
But there's like a cage that drops down too, right?
I mean, however you guys want to have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I set up a cage so
Okay.
the blue light would stun or weaken them, and then the cage would drop down.
Yeah. So like as a backup option, if he would, if he needs to, would make sure that that would be engaged so that he can push sell, not sell into the cage.
Okay. So you go back to get Sal.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in there and he's just kind of floating with his silver eyes, and you grab him and just kind of pull him along into the cage.
Yeah, I grab him in such a way where he can't easily just like grab my wrist or reverse grab me.
He seems oddly, he doesn't seem agitated at this point. It's almost like his hand is clutching something that's not really there.
Okay.
Ah, uh,
So yeah, he moves him over to or towards where the cage is and like puts him such that the cage will deploy. And then if that happens, then he'll turn the light on.
Okay, so you turn the blue light on.
I hope this I hope this doesn't kill him.
Sal, give me a body save.
critical success.
Okay. So you are having this discussion with this Massimo, the All-Star Badminton Landis University champion here, captain, drinking a catnip flash beer, as these two other doctors look like they're trying to assess your situation. And you suddenly, the room starts to like flash different colors and is bathed in this blue light. And when you look around, you see the three of them kind of staring down, looking at you, and they're all skeletons. And you come to, you kind of like, close your eyes and blink a few times, and you are floating in the muskrat love in the cage with the blue light on you.
But the important thing is my beer with me.
Yes, it is. The beer is still in your hand.
Cruising. You see this? What's in my hand?
It looks like a cold one at approximately 1 degree Celsius. His breath comes like shooting out.
Oh yeah, perfect fucking beer temperature. So, you got me in the cage. You got me under the blue lights. Let me guess. Eyes were silver.
Yep, you grabbed
Huh.
me. You were not yourself, but you seemed to be docile when whatever you were holding, which I couldn't see, but it appears it was a beer.
Yep. Well, Well,
Where did you get the beer?
I had some, like, I guess you'd call them hallucinations. I don't know. I was somewhere else for a while and they were telling me strange things. But if it's a hallucination, where the hell did the beer come from? And I'll take a hit of the beer and swish it around and make sure it still tastes pretty much the same as it did.
Yep.
Huh. Still good beer.
Unless it's not a hallucination.
We know these damn freaks can actually do shit that's not normal, but that was like a whole different world. Have you heard of Landis University or, and he'll name the kid, he'll name the kid who claims he's the badminton team captain.
Has Kuzen heard of Landis University?
Make an intelligence roll.
You know that badminton team sucks.
You could be a big badminton fan. That's Goosen's secret.
That's a success. I got a 46.
You have heard of Landis University. More specifically, you've heard of Dr. Sylvan de Havilland, who is a xenoarchaeologist. Uh, and specifically, what you heard is that, and the only reason there's a few like scat research papers or whatever that he had, but the thing is that he is a pre-Scream xenoarchaeologist, as in no one ever heard of him after the Scream. but some of his writings still exist, survived that event.
Whoa.
He was wiped out of existence after the scream, or at least memory of him was.
Huh.
And you say you met him.
Yeah. Looked awfully real to me. I had to tell him there was no way I was taking his damn drugs.
This is disturbing. What this may mean is that there's an alternate reality overlaid with our own, or time is immaterial here, and you've experienced a moment in the past, the distant past.
Wait a minute. I mean, didn't this planet we were headed for get dropped into vanish during the screen? Was he on that planet?
Well, perhaps, but we haven't landed on the planet yet.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's some really strange shit going on. I gotta tell you. But you know, like I told them, as long as the beer is good, I can deal.
I wish I had your same lackadaisical approach, but this whole situation's just stressing me out.
But you do. As long as you got your notebook and your theories and your sample kit, you're good. I mean, we each got our things we cling to.
I suppose. Well, we should get back to Dasha, and hopefully they found the professor.
Wait a minute, found? I mean, did he vanish? I was in the ship. I was just, messed up in the head by the silver stuff.
Well, I couldn't find him, and I couldn't find you until I used the bioscanner to pull you out of thin air from wherever you were stationed. You were a frozen block. You were quite frozen.
Huh. You know what? I haven't had enough beer to deal with this. I'll tell you where to find my stash. You can bring some to me. I know you probably want me to sit still for a bit since I was infected.
Yeah, I can get you beer. Kuzin's going to go navigate to Sal's secret beer stash.
Okay. Okay. All right, Professor, where are you at?
Probably still in the cargo bay looking for something that will emit blue light. Still trying to help Dasha. Professor digs through a box and holds it up. Is this it?
A proximity detector goes off as something is getting awfully close to the ship.
What's that alarm? Do we need to check that out?
You all hear that.
If Kuzin has the beer, he like runs it and places it hastily next to Sal, and then runs towards the bridge.
Coming up through the through the view screen is a body in a vac suit that looks very frozen. Coming up and kind of just doinks off the top of the ship.
That's weird. Well, few good things come from picking up dead bodies from space. Professor, Dasha, and Kuzin starts searching for them.
Okay. You find the professor. Dasha has stepped away. And you find the professor searching through boxes in the cargo bay.
The professor looks over at Kusin and goes, "Oh, hello. Do you need some assistance?"
There's a dead body that just hit the hull.
I'm not sure I can assist a dead body.
No, I just was making sure everyone was found. Was Sal was something happened to him. But I found the blue light and he's trapped in a cage and the blue light's shining on him and he's currently acting normal despite his circumstances.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you found the blue light because Dasha was looking for the blue light and I was assisting Dasha to find the blue light emitter.
Well, thank you, but I guess we don't need it anymore. But did you feel anything? Do you notice that does it feel cold to you?
Now that you mention it, yes, it is about 1 degree centigrade in here. Yes.
Well, Sal mentioned something about meeting a figure from the distant past, a pre-screen past. Said he was just talking to him. So we should keep our eyes peeled. There might be something going on, something psychic related.
Okay, the professor looks extremely confused and is just going to nod and shake his head.
That's how I feel. All right. Well, glad to know that you're okay.
Yes, I am okay. Thanks for asking.
Can you fly the ship? Dasha seems to have disappeared, and hopefully to go fix the thermostat.
Piloting a ship is not really in my repertoire. I'm not sure I have sufficient time to attain that particular skill.
I see. Well, that's going to be a problem. I don't have that. I don't have that skill either, and Sal is currently being purified.
But I can check on the, I guess, the space HVAC unit on this ship and see if I can increase the temperature.
Well, that would be good. At least I can have a panic attack and a comfortable room temperature setting.
So, what would be a good room temperature setting for you?
I don't know, like 30 degrees centigrade.
That's quite warm, but I will work on it.
Well, maybe 20.
Okay, 20 degrees. And the professor is going to look around and try to find a terminal or something.
Yeah, you can find a terminal if you want to make a computers check.
Right. Uh-oh. What'd you say about doubles?
If it's, yeah, doubles is a critical success or failure.
All right, then that is a critical success.
Okay.
I rolled 44.
Nice.
So apparently there was some kind of child lock set up on the temperature to prevent people from messing with it. So you quickly bypass that and set it to the exact temperature, and the ship begins to warm up.
Well, I think I have successfully managed to reset the thermostat.
I'm feeling it already. Thanks, Professor. Now we just need to figure out how to fly the ship. And Kuzma will go to the bridge and attempt to take control of the ship and at least make sure that it's going in the right direction.
The professor is going to follow him.
Yeah, outside the view screen, to your immediate right is the debris field that you can see probably was a ship. and you find Dasha on the bridge.
He looks over to that ship. Well, that's probably where the body came from.
Indeed. Shall we get our hands on it?
Is there anything written on the vac suit
Of what?
of the body? Like, can we see anything that would have like a, I don't know.
It does have some kind of symbol or emblem on it that you can see on the monitor, but you'd have to get a lot closer to determine what it is.
It looks like it says made in West Taiwan.
Not the WT.
Shall I bring us closer?
Yes. I'll see you. Maybe we can see if we could pick up its call sign. I'll prepare a boarding party as Kuzin looks for the cocktail shaker.
Ain't no party like a boarding party.
So you're gonna go pick up the body?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And the blue light is still on Sal as he's drinking his beer. Are you doing anything with him?
So Kuzin will go check on him.
As he's trapped there.
Hey Sal, how you feeling?
Oh, pretty good. Did I hear something hit the hull?
Yeah, it was a body. There's another ship out there. Wondering if it was the ship of your friends.
You mean like a whole ship or pieces? I mean,
Was it like a ship? Was it I was picturing it was like a ship broken apart, but was it
No, it's a ship that's broken apart. There's just pieces of it floating.
pieces? All right, I'm gonna let you out.
okay.
If you black out and you find yourself in the cage again, you know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know me, just, silver-eyed or not, wave a beer in front of me. I'm sure that'll calm me down.
So you shut the light off and take the cage off, or what?
Yeah.
All right, give me a sanity roll, Sal.
Oh, ought 7, well under.
Okay. Everything seems normal.
Kuzin likes holding his breath.
Or anything.
Kuzin takes a stress just looking at it.
So you fly the ship around to pick up the body, bring it inside the cargo bay.
Yes.
It is, rock solid, frozen vac suit. You pull it in, you start wiping off some of the cold frost, and you realize it has a patch on it that says Landis University with the university's motto: Survey, Discover, Preserve. And on the other side has the person's name. It says Dr. Butler.
Was that the name of the xenoarchaeologist?
No, that was de Havilland.
Well, Sal, here's your Landis University people, or at least somebody from Landis.
That's not somebody I met.
They may still be on the ship.
Are these guys, I mean, it's a university. Is there a university on the ship or is it a university on a planet?
Well, I mean, the body you met might be on the ship still.
Oh. Well, I didn't like the professor. He tried to drug me, but the guy with the kid with the beer was pretty nice, even if he did play badminton. I always thought that was a wimpy game. But hey, beer's good.
Well, now that we pulled this dead body off onto the ship, Kuzin's going to try to see to find a blue light to wash it down,
Okay.
make sure it's not going to come alive.
Okay. So you're gonna put it in the cage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're bathing the. Is it still in the vac suit?
He would maybe take off the helmet at least.
Okay. So the corpse, the lifeless body of Dr. Butler is stuck in the cage with the blue light on it. Okay.
How old does it look? I mean, does it look really, really decomposed? Well, does it look like he's been there for thousands of years?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's different.
But I didn't know how much it would decompose in space.
It wouldn't. It would mummify.
Okay. So it's a mummified corpse.
Mud, I guess, once the endogenous bacteria died.
That too. So yes, you ascertain it's been dead a long time.
Checkwood, it would be freeze dried by now. I mean, just
Did the professor hear any of Sal's explanation
About what do you mean?
that he was just talking to this guy or to somebody, one of this guy's colleagues?
Yeah. You heard some of that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, what should we do? Should we investigate the ship further or move along?
There might be information on the ship that we can use. Perhaps they've been here? Which reminds me, where exactly is here?
Can we see the planet of Mott?
It's just darkness of space. Space.
We need to check the galactic positioning system.
Well, all right, the professor will do that, but the professor's got a very sneaky suspicion that the RIP is not only in metadimensional space, but it's also in space time.
No.
So is there a chronometer on the ship?
Do you want there one to be?
Well, I guess we'd figure it out once we start looking at the galactic positioning and compare. We could probably figure out, what the date is.
Check the cell phone, see if it's still doing the time and date.
You're probably off by 400 or 500 years.
Well, the professor is going to go ahead and relay his suspicions to everybody else that there's some weird stuff going on with the space time as well.
Are we forward or backward in time?
Well, I guess that depends upon your reference point.
From where we were.
where we came from would be our reference point.
You would suspect back 500 years previous.
When was the scream?
I mean, it happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So
Okay. It happened in the hundreds of years, not necessarily like the millennia or eons.
correct.
Well, if we went back 500 years, that would put us maybe sometime before the scream or around the scream.
We should check our location.
I should probably leave the theorizing to your science, to you science types, but the beer's got me thinking, maybe it's just that this part of space is been held in stasis, slowed down compared to the rest. I don't know.
Are we in the correct location? According to the navigation information that we were given?
Yes, you are in the correct location.
So there's supposed to be a rift or a planet or something here. I don't see one.
Well, I didn't see Sal either before pulling his body out of thin air. I wonder if the planet is in a similar way hidden.
Well, how did you see Sal to begin with to know where to pull him from?
I have my trusty bioscanner and he pulls it out and like leans forward to look at the professor, swings it to look at the planet or look at where the planet should be, or where we think it would be.
There's definitely some kind of anomaly that shows up.
You see Kuzin like doing it, saying that jokingly, and then looking at the planet, then like kind of pulling it down and like looking it up again. Does it look like it's like distant? Like a speck or something?
I mean, yeah, kinda. Yeah, I mean, it's not like 1,000 light years away. I mean, it's
I see something. It's can't tell what it is, but it might be associated with the planet. It's just or associated with Mod. It's just not on the same space-time continuum as we are.
Are any of the ship's sensors picking that up? That there's something out there that we can't see?
I would say, if you sort of reprogram the ships to pick up certain signatures that the bioscanner would, you would then see the anomaly that you would
Okay.
assume would be the planet.
Okay, so we don't want to crash into that anomaly. We want to land on it gently.
Well then, what do we see?
I mean, you see what looks like something that looks like you would presume it's probably the planet.
Well then, this is rather fortunate.
All right, are we going to check out what's left of the ship first?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, now that we found the planet, hidden in plain sight. It's a good episode title. So yeah, I guess we would start preparing a boarding party to investigate
The
the
remains.
the remains of the ship.
Is the ship whole or is it in pieces?
It is in pieces, but there is a section that you could probably board and examine. Who's going to do that?
Kuzin would. He'd volunteer to go.
The professor is going to ask Kuzin if he would like some assistance on his boarding party.
I would appreciate it.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to collect enough samples by myself.
How far is the ship from our current location, and how difficult will it be to navigate the debris field until we come to a large solid piece of the
Yeah,
ship?
easy enough.
Easy? Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to make a roll. You can easily do that. So Kusin and the professor exit the ship to spacewalk over to just a floating chunk of this ship.
Yeah, Sal will tell you to bring some if they can before they get over there, bring some of the chunks back. He wants to try to figure out, what tore them apart. But he needs to get them in his machine room in order to get any chance to figure that out.
So Sal would also like some samples.
I can collect samples for you, Sal.
I guess you're rubbing off on me. I gotta say.
And you said they had beer. If they have any beer left, I'll snag some for you.
Ah,
All right, so you spacewalk over there. I'm sure you have. There's probably a light on your back suits. It's just one, like it's just one piece that's just broken off. That's basically intact. The first thing you see that's sort of like stuck, magnetized, is a picture, and there's about 12, 13 people in this picture, and it says Landis University Field Studies Survey Team.
Do they have a student badge or an employee badge?
You would guess that the there looks to be probably 3 professors and the rest are students in the picture.
Oh, I see.
They're kind of like posing for a group picture.
Yeah. Okay.
One stands out because he's holding a badminton racket.
Well, there's your badminton captain. So this was like a picture that was floating by.
Well, it was magnetized, like stuck
Oh,
to
I
a
see.
section of the ship.
Gotcha. Looking at some of the like how like the ship different ship pieces, does it look like I could tell like or make some guesses about what the cause for it's being ripped apart is?
well, I'm gonna be investigating that too once they get stuff back to me. Once they get parts back to me.
I mean, you and the professor could probably make a roll with a skill that would be appropriate to that if you want to. Combine your efforts to get some idea what happened.
I'm going to base my roll off of physics, and I would have passed that even without my bonus.
Even without physics, I would have been correct.
Okay. Your guess is that something internally blew the ship apart. There's also, you notice there is a very dim red light that's blinking
On the ship?
inside this section, yes.
Well, that would certainly pique Kuzin's interest.
It seems to have, it's basically some sort of comm unit.
Is there a recorded message or something?
Yes, there is.
Well, the professor's going to float over and hit play.
Preliminary surveys indicate unusually high metal content in the sand. It's wreaking havoc on the instruments, giving false positives. Half the team swears they're picking up movements in the ruins. It's bad data, nothing more.
I wonder if that high metal content is silver.
She said that I'm saying something about metal content in the sand. I wonder if it's the sand of Mott.
And the metal was giving false positives of what?
Maybe they had some sort of device, some sort of locator or something that was looking for something that was giving off these false positives.
And the runes may be moving.
I think in the wreckage of the ship, Kuzin's gonna see if there's like any sort of artifacts or kind of equipment that he would never have seen before, something that stands out. And I think in this case, well, I guess he doesn't really know anything about this culture, so xenoesotericism wouldn't help. But maybe it could be useful as like knowing what other kind of alien cultures um have done. I know that if that makes sense.
So you examine the ship and you find this item. It's a crescent-shaped frame etched with glyphs. It has 7 filament rings that never like touch each other. And when you hold it over the sand, um, it emits like a low choral vibration. It's basically used to detect metals.
I think this is what they were. This might be the thing they were referring to. He kind of holds it awkwardly. It's some sort of space metal detector.
We should probably keep that. It might come in handy.
I dare say. Hopefully, it wasn't the cause of this whatever happened to this ship, though. Otherwise, we'd be inviting the same doom to ourselves.
Well, if the tape recorder thing worked, is there any other way to get any other information from the remnants of the ship? Like any data files or anything?
Yeah, you want to make a roll?
Sure. I assume that would be computers.
Computers.
It's going to be close. 67, 9, 71, 72. Oh, nope, I failed.
Do have a hustle point if you wish to use it.
Sure, why not? Oh, that's a very good pass there, but not critical.
All right. So you managed to kind of probe the recorder to find another recording.
Some of the survey team have reported feeling drawn to the ruins, like the structures themselves were calling. I don't put much stock to that kind of thing, but worth noting.
Ah, so there are ruins they were studying.
This is on the planet Mott, I'm assuming.
Yes, I think one would have to assume that. Is there anything else we see of note in this chunk?
No, it looks like maybe a section of whoever this was, their living quarters, maybe. Um, there's some uh clothing in here.
Does the ship look like it's thousands of years old, or is it Sindum type ship?
No, it's not a Sindum type ship.
Okay, so it's an old ship.
Yeah.
Are there any small pieces of the hull that we can take back with us?
Sure. Yeah, you collect something. Yeah.
Okay. The professor is going to ask Kusan, is there anything else that you think we need to investigate over here?
I think we got what we came for. Wait, and he's gonna look to see if there's any beer.
Sal has trained him well.
Okay.
Any beer left, or if it's frozen over by this point.
Yes, there is a small sealed cooler with roll a D10
Two.
with the interesting IPA called Twisting Pecker.
Twisting Pecker.
Yes.
That's my brand.
He's gonna pick that up or take the cooler. Now I'm ready to go. Once we board, I'll hand the cooler to Sal. Picked up a couple IPAs for you.
Ha! It looks delightful. Oh, those guys had a sense of humor, didn't they?
It certainly did. Seems like you got your whatever you experienced was a rip in time. But here's the beers as they have properly aged.
That's trouble. Beers and wines aren't the same. Beers aren't really meant to sit around for too long. Ah, well, good experiment, right? You're rubbing off on me. Take samples, experiment with them.
This one's all you. I don't know if I would trust a beer that's that old.
The professor is going to seriously examine the cooler because he wants to know what a 1,000-year-old cooler looks like and how it works.
It's named Igloo.
Okay. He will make a note of that.
Okay.
An igloo cooler, lovely.
It has a very distinct design where when you pull the handle up, it locks the cover into place to prevent it from coming off. Very forward thinking at the time. You get back in the ship, start heading towards what you believe to be the planet of Mott.
Yeah.
Yep.
We also explained that we think that the ship exploded from the inside out. And we hand Sal the samples of the hull.
Do you think
Okay.
like maybe a self-destruct or something?
I don't know. There are these recordings. And he would explain the recordings, like what they basically said.
Movement in the ruins. Well, we have the bioscanner. That could tell us if the movement's real.
Sal's gonna obviously check out what they're brought back, see if he believes what they said about exploded from within.
Give me a sanity roll.
Sanity roll. Oh, not an engineering roll. Great. A sanity roll. 15. So yes, that's a pass.
Yes, you believe that it, from your examination, that whatever the force was put on this thing happened from inside.
Okay.
So we still can't see this planet, but we've outfitted the ship sensors to kind of detect it.
Yeah.
So presumably we'd be able to have put some protocols in place so that it would slow down as we enter the atmosphere.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And it would become visible as we get nearer to it.
Yeah, yes. As you approach it, it starts to become more visible. And all the readings seem to match what Sindhu told you. The average temperature, they claimed, was 50 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is breathable. It has an abnormal atmospheric concentration of greenhouse gases, especially methane. And there are 60 hours in a day.
Okay.
And we're going to have to work every one of them.
Yeah. Average temperature of 50, is that centigrade or Fahrenheit?
He said C.
He said C. Great. Oh yeah. Halfway to boiling. That's going to be fun to work with.
And as you get closer, the planet sort of appears to you. It is a vast, windswept desert almost.
Ooh.
Of sand. The wind, you can tell that the wind whips, it probably has storms. In fact, your sensors would detect that storms are forming, in the atmosphere. It seems to be fairly volatile in that sense.
Would you say it looks a bit dangerous with those high winds?
It does. I thought of this ahead of time.
There you go. Good callback. There you go.
I would like to look surprised at the fact that he thought of this ahead of time. Is that what you were doing?
It was. It wasn't just off to get more cooler ranch, or rather, more cosmic cool Doritos.
Oh, you sweetie pie. And I'll poke his nose. You think of everything.
I try. Keeps the stress down.
That's a good idea.
You're picking up a ping from, you would guess, a ship
Is it like coming from the sky or
on the
like
surface.
surface? Does it appear to be like regular? Is like a distress beacon?
Yes, a distress signal.
It's a distress signal. Well, we should investigate, but be ready in case it's a trap.
Understood. I will park us. Can I find a good place to land, Peter?
Yes, yes, you land on the
Hmm.
surface. So you can hear the sand and various rocks pinging against the muskrat love as the wind whips across the landscape.
We're gonna have to be careful out there. Shall we head out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, how far is the distress signal from us?
I mean, how close did you want to get?
That's a good question. How close can I get?
How close dare you get?
And do we see anything as we get closer?
You do see there's a large sand dune, massive, and there appears to be a ship that you see a portion of it sticking out of this sand dune. You would guess that would probably be where the distress signal is coming from.
I'll park us about. Oof. Let's go with 500 meters from the ship. Well, then, is everyone ready for an adventure?
Kuzin pulls out his trank pistol. Always.
Sounds like fun. Let's take the armored forklift.
Okay. Is everybody going?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. So the forklift for seats 4.
Yep, we
All
armored
right.
the forklift.
All right.
We did that a while ago. Better than walking out in that sandstorm.
Yes. You begin to make your way to this dune and the ship that seems to be sticking out of it. And after, 500 meters, you get up to it. And sure enough, you would guess that this is probably some kind of drop ship.
You don't see that every day.
Well, at least it's not going to be armed. Look for like an entrance.
Try to get in.
Yeah.
Make our way to the entrance, and if it doesn't have one, we have a forklift.
Yeah. There's enough power. There was, obviously there was this, but there's really no power to the ship, so the access hatch is sealed.
Kuzin, should we run a bioscan to see if anyone's alive inside first?
Roger.
While they're doing that, I'll try to open the access hatch. Get it unlocked, unsealed, whatever.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Up high. So not critical, but definitely a success.
So it takes you a minute or two, and you unseal the access hatch, flashing, your light inside. Stepping out of the shadows appears a haggard person, human in a sweater vest, who swings a badminton racket at you. Make a roll. See if they hit you.
Who's he swinging at?
Whoever the first person is that comes down there.
Probably me. I mean,
I'm gonna laugh so hard if you die to a badminton racket.
haggard person. Wait a minute. Badminton racket. Do I recognize thee?
Yeah, you would instantly recognize this person.
Greetings, adventurer.
They strike you with the badminton racket.
That's 12d8 damage.
I should know. Yeah, I was going to say, I should know the guy's name. I'm like, I'll say his name. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, we're here to help. Oh, wow, you're really putting those badminton captain the team arms to use, aren't you?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? I'll
We're
swing
here to
again.
We're here to rescue you.
Oh, thank God.
I'm Sal Summer. I'm here to rescue you.
Is there anybody else on board?
Yeah.
Alive?
Alexis, she seems she got hurt, man.
What happened to her? Did she get a drop shot?
Uh, I get it. Yeah, it's a joke. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, she's in bad shape. We got attacked when we came out here.
By what? We stumbled upon I believe your ship, or what remains of your ship.
Uh, what are you talking? What do you mean? What remains of her ship? What are you talking about?
There's something. There's something in orbit. It's a bunch of shattered pieces of the ship. There were a couple recordings talking about some sort of device that was detecting metal and sand. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, we're part of the field studies survey team. I mean, what do you mean? What ship? Are you talking about? Uh, you're talking about Dr. Butler?
Yes, we pulled they're dead.
Sal says, geez, I have more tact than that.
Well, these are times when we just need to face the truth.
Yeah, the truth is, even I have more tact than that. Geez.
I'm sorry for your loss. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the hell I'm going to get credit now.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yeah, I do.
How long
I
have
don't
you
want to
been
be
here?
like a fifth year senior. What kind of loser is that?
How long have you been here?
I mean, not long. It was only supposed to be for half a semester.
I mean, in the dropship.
A couple days.
Hmm.
We got attacked by something. I don't know what it was.
What did it feel like?
It was really strange. I don't. I mean, I thought if I whacked it with it looked like it was made out of paper, and I thought if I could hit it, but it was like hitting iron or steel or some kind of metal. I thought it was going to damage my good racket. And he points to the racket where there's like a nick in it.
Great. Paper mache. The paper mache strikes again.
Well, do you want to come with us? Or do you want to stay in the dropship?
Well, I'm not. No, we can't stay here. I mean, Alexis is kind of banged up, and she needs medical attention. And we need to.
Well, we have some beer. Um,
Okay, all right. Well, this is getting better. All right, that's good. Okay.
Man after my own heart.
Unfortunately, our ship only has life support for one other, so one of you's going to have to eat the other.
Yeah, never mind Dasha. She's got a strange sense of humor.
I have to do something to stay entertained.
so I mean, I guess Kuzin would go inside to at least inspect the other person.
From that picture that you saw, you recall her face as well. These two people, obviously the badminton guy. This girl looks like she's like got some facial bruising and stuff. You do notice that she's got some bruising on her face, and her hand and arm looks damaged, but He looks like he tried to bandage up like a wound or whatever, and it certainly looks silver.
Well, we have just the thing for that. Have you been touched by this?
Who are you talking to?
Uh badminton captain.
Massimo. Yeah, he's touch. What do you mean touching? There was no touching going on. Seriously, no.
No, you idiot. Do you d have you come into contact with whatever this silver liquid is?
No. Why would I touch that?
Uh because you were bandaging up your friend?
Right.
You swear you didn't touch it?
Correct.
Dasha, see if he reacts.
I'm gonna aim my gun at him and turn on the blue
Yeah.
light.
He begins to panic, of course.
No, no, no. It's the light that you need to. It's the light that you should. We're interested in.
No, it's what comes out of that. I know what that is. I'm not a dumbass.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, he's reacting like you're pointing a gun to him. Nothing strange. Nothing.
I know, weird fellow.
Uh, try pointing it at her.
By your command. And I point the blue light at her.
Yeah, she's just kind of like she puts up her hand like this, and it just kind of she's kind of in and out of it.
I point it at her legs so it's not at her face.
Okay.
Does she still hold her hands up?
Well, you're faintly pointing a gun at her, so she's got her hand up. Yes.
Well, yeah, but it's a peaceful gun.
Right.
Yeah, of course it's a peaceful gun.
I mean, I guess if you have to make the assessment, she's not going to make it. You just put her out of her misery, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we can bring her aboard. We have the that cage.
What?
No, no, it's not like that. It's we found a way to we've discovered a way to neutralize whatever this silver stuff is.
I thought that was just the infection.
No, it's an organism of sorts.
Huh.
I guess you could call it an infection. It's like a bacteria, but it's worse. Somewhere
Okay.
between a bacteria and a virus. We're not sure what we're not sure what yet, but it's coming from here. This plant.
Figures.
What happened here?
What do you mean? What happened here?
What caused you to crash?
We were taking the drop ship from Professor Butler's ship back down to the planet. The research was a resupply. I mean, the drop ship sort of flies itself anyway. It's on autopilot. And the winds kicked up and just slammed us into this dune. And we were expecting somebody probably to come get us. Somebody did show up, or whatever that was showed up, and we were going to try to make our way across to the rest of the field study survey team, but the suits were damaged and whatever it was came out of the sand to try to protect us with that my racket.
Whatever it was. What did it look like?
It was long like a snake.
How long?
Oh, I mean, I don't know, like 20 meters.
That's a big snake.
We don't have the equipment to deal with that big of a specimen.
Yeah, it was definitely longer than a badminton court. At least regulation.
So it sounds like what we have here is an unregulated snake.
Here, why don't you and Alex come with us?
It's Alexis. We don't want to get her confused with the other Alex.
Alexis, why don't you come with us?
Alexis, come with us.
Okay. All right. I guess your cage and your blue light is better than being in this drop ship.
It'll only need to be temporary.
Yeah, don't mind them. They have no sense.
Is that a forklift?
An armored forklift?
What kind of survey team are you guys?
A metal militia?
So he helps Alexis up, kind of picks her up because he's badminton strong, and carries her out into the forklift, and you drive back to your ship.
Once we get inside, he'll set up the containment cage unit and place her inside of it.
Where are we going to put the dead Dr. Butler?
Yeah.
Well, we should probably leave them inside.
With her?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I suppose that would be pretty terrifying.
Yeah, Sal just looks at you guys. Are you trying to traumatize him past the point of reason or what?
I mean,
Maybe.
gotta work with what we have.
Kind of.
I guess we can move Dr. Butler. We'll bring him out of the cage and just have him staring. Set him up so he's staring at the cage.
No, no, no. I'll I'll set up a freezer for Butler's body there. Jesus.
A freezer for the body, you say?
Yes, somewhere out of their view.
Oh, that's a good idea. Every ship has a freezer for bodies.
We have the deep freeze.
No, it doesn't. That's why I have to set one up. Jeez. Susan, are you sure you haven't been replaced by this silver crap?
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to stand the blue light.
Okay, so you're setting that up, and you put Alexis in there in the blue light. You know, she's just laying there, kind of beat up. Massimo is examining his badminton racket. Whoever is around, he says, "Can you verify what I did? Like, can I get like a note or some kind of uh, affidavit? You know, I like you saw me carry her out and stuff, right?"
Are you trying to get extra credit from me?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, see, um, Landis University has very few postdoc fellowships that it hands out, you know, and that's what we're going for here. I don't think Alexis is going to make it, at least to get it, because it's going to take her a while to recover. But
I can tell you that your university dreams are the least of your worries.
what do you mean? They're my only worry, man. Come on, I mean, badminton and my postdoc fellowship are like 1 and 2, or 2 and 1.
Sal cannot believe how badly Susan continues to mentally bitch slap this guy. It's like Sal is going to go grab his beer and bring this guy some beers, because right now the only thing he can think of to help this guy is get his ass drunk. And who, by the way, is checking up on his companion? Somebody with semi-medical knowledge should be checking up on her, right? Do we have a medic on this ship?
Oh, you probably have a med kit. Yeah, I mean, that's not Kuzen. At least with any special kind of medical knowledge.
I don't know. Would military training come with first aid medical knowledge?
I mean,
or-
yeah, you should have some.
It's okay. I have combat lifesaver training. Let's
Right,
see.
yep, CLS. So, yep. You see Dasha go over there ready to give her an IV. She may not need one, but she's going to get one.
She's going to get the nasal flange thing. Just to be sure, in case she stops breathing.
Yeah.
Does she look healthy?
I mean, she looks beat up. I mean, she, you know, other than the silver blood, she, you know,
Do I see any place that needs a tourniquet? Is she bleeding out from anywhere?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. Does she have a sucking chest wound or anything? Or no? Okay. Does she need to be inhalated with the thing cut in her neck?
No, and she doesn't have tension pneumothorax either, so you
Oh,
don't
thank
have
God.
to do
Okay.
that.
We're good. We're good.
But she said, so you're just kind of checking her wounds and stuff. I'm assuming you're in the blue light in the cage with her.
Yes. Yes.
She's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate everything.
It is the least we can do. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm a little bit sore. Got any kind of meds or something? I mean, are you with the are you with Landis University?
That is a long story, but the short answer is no.
Oh, okay.
I think we might have some cool ran space Doritos.
What's that?
A type of painkiller, it appears. My boyfriend uses them all the time.
Oh.
Type of painkiller. Oh, Lord.
Do not worry, we will take good care of you. We are professionals.
Oh, God.
Who do you work for?
Well, we're now an independent contractors at the moment. We're working for a place called... Well, technically, we're not working for anyone. We're doing this after we learned information from a group called Sindum, though. Are you familiar?
No, what is that?
Oh, we have so much to talk about, but I should probably bring someone who's smart in here to explain it to you. Cousin, darling? Can you hear me?
Cosmic Cool Doritos.
Yep.
Cousin, we're going to need Cosmic Cool Dorito stat. Your life could depend on it.
I've got you.
Did you know she's never heard of Sindhu?
I figured as much. And he leans in closer. If my calculations are correct, this rift in space is about 500 years before our point in time.
Are your calculations correct?
I'd like them to be.
Okay, then that. So you've traveled 500 years in the future, we believe. Or maybe we've traveled 500 years in the past. It's very complicated at the end of the day.
It
But
sounds like it is.
the
Did I
important
hear
thing
something
is
about
that
the professor, Don?
the professor?
Yes, my professor. I heard something about she died.
We pulled the body of Professor Butler onto the ship. You're more than welcome to pay your respects and do with it what you will.
Well, according to the Landis University bylaws, you know what this means.
You're the new professor?
No, we're all getting A's. And that's a good place to stop.
So wait a minute. You kill the prof. The prof dies and you get A's. So what's preventing them from killing the prof? Never mind. Don't answer that.
You have to be able to kill the professor.
Oh, that's the trick.
Stay strapped or get professor clapped.
Oh, that no one has to take any exams and everybody gets an A.
Right, right.
No, it is definitely an urban legend.
Yes, I know.
If you kill your professor, you can just get A's, damn.
Yes, this is I am incorporating a module, so that's what the audio bits was from the module.
Cool.
That was fun.
Kickstarter that I got. So
Nice.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yes, and this person is the all part of this field survey study team. This person is all-star badminton captain.
He's part of the field sobriety test.
So yeah, I've been flipping around. I figured I would use it for this portion of the program.
That's cool.
It was very fun.
And now we have someone with silver blood inside the ship.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what's everybody's stress level before we?
I increased by 2, so 4, I guess.
I think it says minimum 2, so minimum 2 plus 2 would be 4, right?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
so confused by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 4 as well.
Okay.
I'm at 5.
All right.
No, he said stress level, not mental age. Damn.
Let's see. Hustle. I don't. Well, Professor Goff used a hustle point,
Mhm.
but nobody else did, right?
No.
Don't think so.
I didn't. So
Do you have any thoughts on how you're going to proceed next?
Find out what the blue light's doing to her silver blood at the moment.
Okay.
Then we need to find the ruins and investigate them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Then we need to find out. One thing I'm curious about is the dead professor filled with silver blood or not? We're gonna have to drain her or something and figure it out. I don't think we want dead professor zombies.
I was just absolutely and utterly amazed at how, not uncaring, but yeah, uncaring they are to this guy's feelings. It's like, how many ways can we stomp on this guy's feelings today?
It's good for him, builds character.
They're playing it matter of fact, right? They wouldn't be thinking about that.
You have to remember we have 2 scientists in the party
Yep.
and a soldier.
Well, yeah, okay, they're playing it matter of fact, but they're playing it, like matter of fact psychos, like.
And Dustin, thank you for remembering your earlier success.
Yes.
I don't know what it did, but there are storms whipping up and some high winds and
you have the necessary protective gear.
Yep. Did you remember to bring it?
And the Aurelian Sistrum, thank you, ChatGPT.
The golden cistern.
Yes, I wrote an ancient sci-fi instrument used for locating metal in sand. And that navigational longitude, latitude, that whole thing, that was ChatGPT. I was like, I need something that sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
yeah, it's
I love the fact how it's based on a musical instrument. It's the golden musical instrument.
All right, so I appreciate it, guys, and
thanks for running.
hey, thank you for playing. All right, take it easy.
Thank you.